Access to clean water is something most of us probably take for granted, but there's still a lot of developing countries that don't have that luxury. An event is coming to Metro Detroit that hopes to change that. We're joined this morning by Jacob Vargo, a spokesperson for World Vision, who's here to talk about the Global 6K Water Run. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Hey, it's a pleasure, Kenny. Thank you so much for having me.
So first, tell us a little bit about World Vision. What is World Vision and what do you guys do?
Sure. So World Vision is the largest Christian-based humanitarian disaster relief and development organization in the world. The #1 provider of clean water access in the world and #1 provider of food aid.
That is an incredible outreach. Now, what types of countries do you guys work in and how expansive is your reach?
Sure. Yeah. So we're in over 100 countries. Our motto is that every child, no matter where they're from, where they're born, what their family dynamic is, but they deserve access to clean, safe water, education, vaccinations, basic health care, life in all of its fullness and all of its abundance. So we are all over the world.
And tell us a little bit about the Global 6K for Water.
Sure. 40,000 people on Saturday, May 19th, 40,000 people all around the world. We're in 18 countries doing this race. Right here in Metro Detroit at Kensington Metro Park, 9 a.m. Come out early. You can register the day of the race. But it is a 6-kilometer or 3.7-mile fun walk, fun run. Everybody can do it. My 6-year-old did it last year.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's going to be a great event. Come on out and join us.
So a great family event. And why 6 kilometers? Not a 5K, not a 10K? Why
sure,
6?
Yeah. We get this question in the runner world a lot. 5Ks, 10Ks. 6K, 6 kilometers is the average distance in the developing world that women and children specifically have to walk to find any type of water. This water is not clean, it's not sanitized, it's making their families sick. It's the #1 preventable cause of death in the world today, even more than the violence from war that we hear about. More so people die from a lack of access to water. So we can walk a 6K in lieu of their 6K that they walk every day, multiple times a day. So instead of going to school, they're walking for water. So if we walk this, we can take some miles away from our family across the world.
And although, the description isn't great, tell us a little bit about some of the water that these folks are drinking. Because we're not talking about just having to walk 6 kilometers for good water. They're walking 6 kilometers for terrible water.
Right. So any water source typically that people can get to. Now, there's dangers along that trail too. They share that with, with animals and other predators. There's a lot of dangers that happen on that water walk itself just to get there. But water, a precious resource to so many, often is hard to find. And whatever you can find, a creek bed where other animals are getting their water from, relieving themselves right near, all of those things. Anywhere that you can find water, that's where they're collecting it from.
And this is a jerry can. This is how much water?
So this is, it's a 5-gallon can of water. That's kind of on average. If you're gonna make this trip as a family, you want to get as much as you can.
Right.
So this is about 44 pounds of water, pretty heavy. It's pretty awkward to carry. Now imagine every single day, multiple times a day, and that water is not even healthy.
Right, and 40 pounds, it doesn't sound like a lot, but if you have to walk 6 kilometers or 3.7 miles with this water every day, it's a real burden, and that's, again, not healthy water. If folks want to participate in the run, is there still space? And very quickly, how do they sign up?
Yeah, there's absolutely space. We'd love to see everybody out there. Kensington Metro Park, 9 a.m. If you get there closer to 8, we can sign you up right at the event. But you can also visit worldvision6k.org, look for the Detroit Run, and sign up online.
Jacob, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
A great event. Definitely sign up and run. Participate. We'll be back.